The episode starts with Malishka getting Sonia's call and picks it. Sonia tells Malishka that Lakshmi is meeting Rishi often and today also she is going to meet him. Malishka asks where and gets the address from her. Sonia says bring him closer to you, else Lakshmi will grab him and then you will just dream. Malishka asks her to relax and says I will do something. She tells Sonal that Lakshmi walks 4 steps ahead of them. Sonal gets evil plan again and says if we shall do something. Malishka says which we did that night. She says we both have same thoughts. Sonal says we will move 4 steps ahead of her. Malishka thinks that night, Lakshmi just saw, but now she will see and hear too. Neelam takes out money from the locker. She thinks she will get Rishi marry Malishka so that Lakshmi's inauspicious effect go away from her son. Rishi comes to the restaurant. He sees Malishka on the floor pretending to have fallen down while someone tries to help her. She tells Rishi that they shall sit for some time as she got her foot sprained. She asks why did you come here? Rishi hesitates. Malishka thinks he is afraid as she threatened him yesterday and smiles a bit. She asks him what will he tell his family about them. Lakshmi comes there and looks for Virender. She sees Malishka and thinks Rishi is with her. She sees his back and then hears Rishi telling I love you Malishka, but you knows why I got married to Lakshmi, then I felt sympathetic for her, and how can I leave her helpless, she is an orphan and her chachi is bad. He says I thought who will marry her, if I leave her, and told her that I can't live without her. He says that night, I flowed in emotions with you as I love you very much, but I don't want to leave Lakshmi. He says I couldn't fulfill marriage or love. Malishka pretends to cry hearing him. Lakshmi hears him from far and gets shocked. Shalu and Ayush are drinking tea at a stall. Shalu asks if everything will be fine. Ayush hopes everything will be fine. Shalu also hopes the same. Ayush says maybe everything will be fine today itself. Lakshmi feels bad, hearing that he is sympathetic for her, burdened by her favors etc. She thinks if our togetherness was for this thing. Neelam comes somewhere in her car and asks driver to give envelope to someone. The driver gets down the car. Neelam calls the person and says my man is bringing money to you, now hear what you shall do. Lakshmi walks towards Rishi and then thinks she shall not go, and what to talk, with which right. She goes out. Malishka smiles. Virender thinks Lakshmi is made for Rishi and for our house, don't know how Neelam will understand. Lakshmi calls Virender. Virender says house is lonely without you. Lakshmi asks where you are going? He says he is going to office after finishing a meeting. He asks if I shall come to your house. Lakshmi says no, I just called. Virender asks if everything is fine. Lakshmi says yes. Virender says Bappa will make everything fine and asks her to have strength, and asks her to tell him if she needs anything. Lakshmi asks him to take medicines on time. Virender asks her to be happy always. Lakshmi thinks Ayush lied to me, so that I come here and talk to Rishi, but nothing can be fine after whatever I heard. Malishka tells Rishi that now they call go home. Rishi thinks to message Lakshmi to wait for him. Malishka asks him to meet the person for whom he has come. She gets up and pretends as she can't walk. Rishi lifts her and takes her out. Malishka sees Lakshmi standing and smiles evilly thinking the arrow has hit her heart, and her heart must be broken in thousands of pieces and every piece must be saying he is betrayal. She says he wanted to betray me, and fulfill relation with you, but now he will fulfill love with me. She kisses on his cheeks and pretends as if he is kissing her. Lakshmi is shocked. She asks where you are taking me? Rishi says you want to go home. Malishka thinks very soon your home will become mine. Bani asks Lakshmi, how was the meeting with Virender uncle? Lakshmi says Ayush had lied, and had called me to meet Rishi. Bani says I know. Lakshmi asks if you all are involved. Bani says we wanted that your divorce gets cancelled. Rishi takes Malishka to her room and keeps her on the bed. He messages Lakshmi that he is coming to meet her. Lakshmi messages I'm not coming. Malishka asks Rishi what happened. Rishi says nothing. Malishka thinks whatever happened is good. Neither Lakshmi nor Rishi understood. She thinks plan was set. A Facebook is shown. Sonal sees Lakshmi coming and messages Malishka. Malishka checks the message and looks at Rishi. She signs the waiter. The waiter brings the drink. Malishka takes it and spills on his clothes. She asks him to go and clean it. Rishi goes. She signs the mimicry artist to come. He sits wearing jacket similar to Rishi, pretending to be him. Malishka asks, "Will you marry me, Rishi?" seeing Lakshmi. He started telling all the dialogues upsetting Lakshmi. Lakshmi turns to go. Malishka says great job to the mimicry artist and asks him to go to his place. Rishi comes there and collides with the artist. He says sorry and goes. Facebook ends. Malishka feels victorious.